Guys, I'm so tired. It's 11 o'clock. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. We are 3:15 away. I couldn't go to bed because I was like, no. We're 3:15 away. 300 away, guys. We're so freaking close, guys. We're so close. I had to come live. I just finished packing a little bit. I just finished doing some laundry. I just finished putting away some stuff. And I was like, let's hang out, okay? Why not? Why not? We're 3:15 away. As soon as I hit this, I'm drying and I'm going to bed. I'm so tired. Because tomorrow I still have to do a bunch of stuff. Like, I literally leave Monday morning, guys. Yeah, I have a lot to do tomorrow. So I really want to hit this goal so we can package this up, send it out Monday morning, and I can finish all the things. So if you're just hopping on, order some unique, guys. We are $315 away from drawing the winner for this with the 3-pack of earrings. Okay. They're gorgeous. Just trust me. Okay. We got studs, we got hoops, we got huggies. And then this. Okay, I'm exhausted. I just got back with my mom and went over and hung out with Wifey for a few hours with her and her hubby and got to see them for a little bit because I needed to see them before I left. I got everyone caught up on giveaways. Here is everyone's name. We did get like 3 or 4 orders since we hopped off because I think we're like 500 away. 315. And I was like, I can't go to bed knowing we're 315 away because I don't think we're going to hit it if I just go to bed. I had a really bad feeling if I were to go to bed, I wasn't going to hit it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just stay up for another half hour and try to hit it. I'm so tired though. So if I have like wing sauce on me and like stuff in my teeth, mind your business. Mind your business. I do have wing sauce in my face. I'm so tired though, but I thought I needed to stay up because 315 away, guys, from hitting our goal for today. And we started with like 1670, like almost 1700, and we're only 315 away from our goal. So order some unique. Let me know when you order, guys. It's triple entry day. You get entered to not only win that I just showed you, but also the Apple Watch and Oura Ring. Yeah. It might be the only time I do an extra triple entry for today, for the month. I'm so tired. Oh my God. And here, and I wasn't gonna go live tonight. This is my 3rd live tonight, guys. I'm so tired. Tomorrow, I'm going to do my lashes, not live probably. And then I'm going to wax myself, obviously not live. But I might go live tomorrow. We'll see. I'm so tired. But I just finished packing up. I packed up all my makeup, which I'll show you guys real quick how I packed it all up. I have it all packed up. So I don't think I'm going to do my makeup tomorrow. I think I'm going to do my makeup Monday morning with you guys live, either here or at the airport. Here's everything I packed up. I have all my brushes, nice and clean. Oh yeah, I'm going to put these in here. I always just bring extra hair ties just because I never truly know. Hair ties. I have everything here. I made sure everything's charged. I made sure everything is fully stocked, that I have extras of every freaking thing. Everything's nice and cleaned. Yeah, that is 10 days worth of makeup. All in here. So there's my makeup. She's all packed. I pretty much have everything packed. The only thing I'm missing is like my retainer that I have to wear at night and my electric toothbrush, which I will be packing probably tomorrow, and I'm just going to use like a manual for a day. And then that's pretty much it. I almost have everything packed, guys. Oh, I'm so tired. Please let me know when you order so we can go ahead and get this 315 done. I want it done so we can give this stuff away because I am ready for bed. Hi, brother. Hey, Melinda. You're welcome, babe. Nope, I leave Monday. I'm so tired. Hello, Miranda. Hey, Kimberly. Guys, I literally cannot even make this up. Okay, so when we were out to dinner, my mom and I, brother, you're gonna appreciate this. Okay. Brother already knows that my mom is not the best at like Asian accents, okay? So we're out to dinner, and my mom, when she goes out to eat, uses like fake aliases, right? She doesn't like to use her like Kim name, okay? So we're sitting there and I'm talking to her and I'm like, Mom, why don't you ever use like an Asian name? Because she always uses like Sophia and Charlotte and like super white names, okay? Nothing wrong with that, but I'm like, Mom, you're Asian. Like I would, if I were you, because she obviously is full Asian, like she looks full Asian. I was like, if I were you, why are you using like an Asian name? And she goes, well, what should I use? You know, like when you're at Taco Bell or like a restaurant and they're like, okay, party of two, what's your name? What do you want to put your name under? And she was like, well, what should I put it under? And I was like, Feng Li. And she was like, what did you just say? And she was dying for like 10 minutes, guys. She's over in the booth. She's hurled over. She can't even breathe. She's like cracking up, right? Our server walks by. I say it again, straight face. Feng Li. The server, mind you, he's like a white guy. He's like, what is going on? Like, are they speaking in their native language? What's happening, right? Super white guy. There's a family of like 7 who are sitting right next to us, staring at my mom and I because we're cracking up and I'm sitting here speaking like full Asian accent and they are like staring at us, right? Because like, they're like, what is wrong with these two girls? And I'm like, yeah, you should use Feng Li. Like, why are you using like a full Asian name? Like, you should be taking advantage. Like, make them really be like, Feng Li, party of two, Feng Li, party of two. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is iconic. Like, why aren't you using Asian names? Why are you using like Sophia? That's like the whitest of the white, right? So I tell her that. Look what she wrote on her takeout bag. Box, dog bag, whatever you want to call it. She put Feng Li. Yes, she did. Feng Li. Feng Li. She sure did. Could she say it? No, she could not. She sounded Irish. She can't say it. She goes, say it again. I gotta practice. I say Feng Li. Feng Li, Mom. Come on. It's not that hard. Come on. 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 So then I had 2 boxes, right? Because we had our appetizer and my food. So she goes, well, give me another one. I need another one. I said, okay, I got you. Okay. So I'm like channeling because now I have my nails done, you know, today. So I'm in my Asian zone. And I'm like, Li Cheng, Li Cheng. She goes, what did you just say? I was like, Li Cheng, Li Cheng, Li Cheng, Li Cheng, Li Cheng. Yeah, Li Cheng was my Asian name tonight. So hers was Feng Li. Mine was Li Cheng. Okay, so Mama's was Feng Li. And mine tonight, my alter ego, was Li Cheng. Okay. If you don't know, Lee, Kim, they're all like super common in the Asian culture. Okay. Anyway, and then look at what my other box says. Don't worry, I do for you. I'm dead. Look at this. I literally wrote, don't worry, I do for you. Oh, don't worry, I do for you. So when my poor little white boy server came up, okay, he was probably like 18. He was like, what the F? Mom and I had Feng Li on hers and Li Cheng on mine. And don't worry, I do for you on the other one. And he was probably like, get these chicks out of my booth. They're too much. Mom and I could not stop laughing. We were crying as we were walking out the restaurant. she's like, wait, you gotta teach me. How are you doing the accent so good? I was like, Mama, channel, okay? Feng Li and Li Chang. It's not that hard, okay? It's not that hard. You can do it. I picked really easy Asian names for you. I didn't do like Mi Chong Lang. I didn't do like super hard ones, you know? I picked like ones that were like kind of American with like an Asian in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I picked those two that were like kind of easy to say. She still couldn't say it. She still couldn't say it. Why does she sound Irish? Every time she tries, she sounds like she is Irish with a little Asian in there. I said, no, honey. Don't worry, I do for you, okay? Don't worry, I do for you. So, yeah. Don't worry, I do for you. Anyway, that was our night. In case you were wondering how our night went, it went freaking awesome. It was much needed. Mom and I don't get very much time together, okay, honey? And it was very nice to just have a little bit of time with my mama. And, you know, we got to channel our Asian ancestors. Not her as much, okay? I don't understand. She's full, I'm half. Why she can't do Korean Asian accent, I don't understand. I'm trying to channel it out of her. I'm trying to have her embrace her Asian ancestry. And that's why I'm like, Mom, why are we doing Sophia, Charlotte, Megan? Why are we doing the most white of Caucasian names? That's fine and dandy every once in a while. I said, next time, okay, next time you're with your husband, okay, you better be Feng Li. You better be Feng Li, and you better wait till you get to the restaurant. Don't tell your husband. Wait until the hostess says your name for you to look in his direction to see his reaction. Yeah. And then you better tell me all about it. Because I would be eating that up if I was her. If I looked the way she did in a predominantly white culture, you best believe I would be using Feng Li or Sheng Li, or, you know what I'm saying? Like something very Asian when I'm out for people to look like, who the heck is Feng Li? You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, that's me, biatch. Okay, I'm about to have some sake and some fry rye, okay? And I do pedicure for $10. Don't worry, I do for you. You know, like I would be eating that up, but my mom doesn't do that. Okay, she doesn't do that. And I'm like, we need to start doing that. We need to start having fun. Okay. All right, I love you guys, and let's get our orders in so we can go to bed because I am tired. But I had to share that story with you guys because I can't even make this crap up. I'm going to work on her accent, guys. I promise you, it's so bad. It's so bad. Brother can attest. It's horrible. Her accent is, I swear, a Caucasian could do better. It's so bad. It's so bad. Hey, Kathy Joe. Fancy names. Oh, I love that. Yeah, it's like, why are we doing basic names? Okay? The names are beautiful, don't get me wrong. I love me some Megan. I love me some Sarah. I love me some, you know, Susan. Why are we doing easy names? Why aren't we doing like Feng Li? Why aren't we doing those names? Yeah. So I challenged my mom to use some fun names, especially embracing the Asian in her, okay? Because Kim, again, it's too basic. It's too basic. I need something more interesting. So I might actually do that when I go out, you know? Instead of being Trinette, which isn't basic, but instead of being Trinette, I'm going to be like, my name is Mi Sampa. Yeah, Mi Sampa. Mi Sampa. I'm just going to make up a bunch of like syllables in the Asian culture, you know? I'm just gonna be like, Mi Sampa Li Soch. And they're gonna be like, how do I even pronounce that? It's just gonna be a bunch of syllables. Just a bunch of syllables. I'll be like, you know what? Let me just write it down. MISULPUT. Like, I'm just gonna put a bunch of letters together and have them try to say my name. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We don't fly in Cancun. Hi, Kathleen. You love it. Oh my God. You're joking. Ming Li, party two. Ming Li, party two. Oh, don't worry, I do for you. I do for you for right. It's okay, don't worry. I do for you. Go to number two. Go for number 2, okay? She said she loves her nails. She's gonna wake up tomorrow by speaking it. No, she can't. She's horrible, guys. She's horrible. No, she thinks it's hilarious. She loves it. She gets a crack out of it. Guys, she's from Korea. She is from Korea. Okay? She spoke Korean for 6 years. She has it in her. I'm trying to pull it out of her. I'm trying to embrace the Asian culture with adding a little bit of fun to it. So I'm like, no, we should be doing these like basic names. We need to not do Caucasian names. Nothing against that, but hello, you're Asian. Embrace it. Why are we doing Americanized names? No. You need to be doing Asian names. If you're going to make up names, when you go to restaurants, fast food, Taco Bell, whatever it is, you need to be doing Asian names. Hello. Hello. Chingmang. Like, why aren't we doing Asian names? It only makes sense. So I challenged her to do it. So I'll keep you guys updated and see if she actually goes through with it. But I told her next time she goes out to eat with her hubby, she needs to do an Asian name. And I said the first one is Feng Li. And then after that is Li Cheng. Okay. Very easy names. I picked very easy names for her to be able to pronounce, and we worked on it for a good 30 minutes. And then when we went to Wifey's, we worked on it in practice, and Wifey and Ben were like on the floor rolling. So we'll see, but I'm trying to get to her embracing her Asian culture. Hi, Amber Fongli. You're welcome. Rachel Chu. See? But Chu is very Asian. She is the worst at it. Horrible. But see what I'm saying? Li Cheng and Don't Worry I Do For You. That was mine. And I picked the easiest for her to say. Feng Li. You guys could probably even say it better than her. Feng Li. Feng Li. Okay? No. No. It was not it when she did it. But I am just trying to embrace her Asian side. I'm not making fun of it by any means. I love my Asian side. I embrace my Asian side. I thrive for my Asian side. I am proud of my Asian side. But that's why I want her to use it more. Stop using, you're not even Caucasian, Mom. I am half Caucasian. She's not. She has no Caucasian. She has 0 Caucasian. So that's why I want her to embrace more of her Caucasian, because she has never embraced her Asian side. Sorry, I don't want her to embrace Caucasian. I want her to embrace Asian. She's never embraced her Asian side, ever. Ever. She doesn't really like think of herself as Asian. She doesn't really want to learn that much about the Asian culture. And me over here, I'm like, I'm only a half Asian and I want to learn all about Korean. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just like little things like that. I'm trying to have her embrace the Asian culture that she has, because to me, culture is so important. If you don't learn and embrace your culture, it's going to die eventually. So to me, it's so important. It's so important. And so that was just like a little fun thing that I did with her tonight. And I'm like, why are we using like Megan and Susan and Charlotte and Gabrielle and all these like names that are beautiful, but they're not related to you at all? Why are we using those names, Mama? And I know it's just for fun. I know it's just for fun. It's just a restaurant. But the principle behind it was, Mama, we need to stop using these like silly names that you're just coming up with for funsies. And we need to start using like fun Asian names. Like, I get you don't want to use like your God-given name, but let's use some other Asian names then. You know? Pong. Like, I could keep going. I could literally give her a million names to use. You know? So she needs to record it. Girl, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, 315 guys, triple entry day to give away those. So triple entries when you order. Oh, we just had one. Wait, I'm not on the right page. Am I? Hello? Buoy, 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 buoy. Buoy just ordered. Triple entry for Miss Mary Mullins, aka Buoy. 24, 25, 20. 94, 95, 96. Okay. Guys, we are now 200. Wait, that's not right. Is it? 275, guys. 275. Let's hit this so I can draw and go to bed. 275. Please help. Here's all the entries. I did give all the entries up to Marcy. So I will just have to add Mary and everyone else, but I did go through and add everyone's entries for today. I think I did it correctly, hopefully, I don't know. But here's everyone's entries for the giveaway, and then Mary and anyone else I will have to add for the Aura ring and the Apple Watch. I'm so freaking tired, guys. It's almost midnight. I have a lot to do tomorrow too. Does she remember her name before she came to America? Sumi Kim. Sumi Kim. Now, was that her God-given name? No. Was she given a name before she went to the orphanage? Probably not. I don't think her mom or whoever put her in the dumpster / landfill. I don't think they named my mom. But the orphanage came up with Sumi Kim. So my mom's name was Sumi Kim. Yeah. I have her book, which I will share with you guys at some point when I'm ready. I probably will share it more in my book that I'm going to be writing, but I have this beautiful book that's probably one of my prized possessions. It's actually in my fire safe right now as we speak, because if I were to ever, God forbid, have a fire in my house, that is one of my prized possessions. Because the book and the contents itself are like in the 50 to 60 years old. So they're very, very, very precious items for myself. And I think it's 13 letters that were written in Korean and then translated back and forth between Korean and English between my mom's orphanage and my grandparents. And it is such an important book for me. And it has some of my mom's like only pictures of when she was like a baby up until 6 years old, some of her schoolwork. Like, it's just such an amazing historical book for me and my family, and it just shows a lot of like our heritage and origin, ethnicity, all the stuff. And I am probably going to share that in my book. But yeah, her Korean name was Sumi Kim. And then when my grandparents adopted her, they changed her name to Kim Soo, and then her last name. But yeah, it's just such a amazing thing. And when she told me, and I've been with her out before where she didn't use like her name and stuff, which is Kim, which is understandable. Some people want to be like mysterious. I know celebrities do it all the time. They're obviously not going to be like, yeah, Justin Bieber, party too. Like people use aliases all the time. But I was like, Mom, why aren't you using, like, it just dawned on me tonight. I'm like, why aren't you using like Asian names? Why are you always using white Caucasian names? And there's nothing wrong with that, but like, you're not white, you're not Caucasian. And she's like, yeah, that's true. What do you think I should use? And that's how it came out. And for some reason, Feng Li came to my head. I don't know how that came to my head. And my mom's like, oh my, she was rolling. She was on the floor almost. She was like in the booth laughing hysterically. And like I said, like the whole restaurant, I think, was listening to us because we were having a great old time. And yeah. But I was like, yeah, you should be using Asian names. Like, I just think, why are you not? Why are you not embracing that Asian side, And like, how funny would it be to see people's names, because there's not a lot of Asians. where we live. You know what I mean? So like, how funny would that be to go out? You're one of the only Asians out there and people are like, oh, Feng Li party too. You're gonna turn heads. Like, it would just be funny. It would be iconic. Iconic. So now I'm gonna start doing that when I go out. So in Mexico, if we have to do a reservation, brother, okay, my name is Cheng Li and my alter ego is Don't Worry, I Do For You. Okay. Okay. She should use her beautiful name. Yes. We went and got wings tonight. We don't speak Korean. No, my mom spoke Korean until she was 6 years old when she came to America. But because she did not have anyone to speak Korean with, she does not speak Korean anymore. She kind of like lost it. So that's why, like, same thing with like my Spanish. Like a lot of people, you know, because I took Spanish for 5 years, if you don't use it, you lose it. And so I pretty much lost a lot of my Spanish because I don't use it. I know, that's true. I will be going to bed late. $2.75, guys. I want to hit it before I go to bed. Oh, wait. No? Yes? Wait. I think we got an order. Yes, we got an order, guys. Ashley M. Ashley M. Triple entry day, guys. Hello. Ashley M. 3 entries, so 97 through 99. Okay, guys. We are down to 257. We only need 257, guys. That is like $200 orders, basically. 125. If we have two $125 orders, basically we get it. Her name sounds like a movie star. I wonder if it's because of the trauma associated with her childhood. That is part of it. But my goal in life is to help her go through that trauma and to let her embrace the Asian culture that she has. Because regardless of why she had the background she had, she's still Asian. And she should be proud of the Asian culture. Not who her mom was, not how she became abandoned, not her orphanage, which I know it's hard to disassociate. But for me, I am very proud of my Asian culture. That's why I have beautiful hair. That's why I have my beautiful skin. That's why my children are as beautiful as they are. Not saying that white babies and other babies aren't beautiful, but I love the ethnicity in my children. My children are a quarter Asian. I love the fact that they're a little bit different. I love the fact that they have beautiful big eyes, that they have, you know, the darker features that I have. I love that. So I want my mom to embrace that because it's such a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful. And I don't want her to disassociate herself with being Asian just because her parents or whoever decided to do what they did sucked. I don't want that. Because just because they decided to be like that and do whatever they did to cause her to be where she was and make that poor decision, I don't want that to be a reflection of our culture as a whole. Because I am still very much proud of our Asian culture. Matter of fact, I associate more with my Asian culture just because of the fact that I feel very in tune with the Asian culture. I feel like I look more Asian. I feel like I associate myself more with being half Asian. I don't know. I love my half white side, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like I associate very much with that side, and I want my mom to embrace that side more, and I want her to not have as much negative feelings towards that side. So I do my best to try to just like get her over that hump of that feeling. And I know it's not going to be overnight because obviously that's super traumatic what she went through and all the things. But at the same time, I am very much excited when she gets super excited when I try to, like, you know, get her to be excited about that sort of stuff. So, but I'm sure, Kathy. She looks like she could be your sister. Matter of fact, she tried saying that tonight to the hostess. She goes, it's sister and mama, or yeah, she goes, sister and mama night. I'm the sister, or no, daughter, mama night. I'm the daughter. She's the mom. And I was like, not funny, mom. 257 guys, and we will draw. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Melinda. Oh, thank you, Neva. I am not what has happened to me. And that's one thing that I really want to instill in my mom is, and with, you know, people in general, you can't help who your parents are. You can't help what upbringing you've had. You can't help your childhood. You can't help the cards you were dealt. You can't help if you were bullied when you were a kid and you couldn't get out of that situation because you were a child. You know what I mean? Like, I have been through some crap. But at the end of the day, you can learn from those things and help you become a better person from those things and move on, or you can allow those things to shape and hold you back from things that maybe you're missing out on in life. And life is so short and so precious and so fragile that for me, it's like I want to embrace that part of myself because it's such a beautiful part of me. I love my Asian side. I think it's such a different part of myself that is so unique and so beautiful. I mean, how many people are half Asian? Not that many. And I love being mixed. I think it's such a beautiful thing. So I really want my mom to embrace it. I think she is starting to embrace it more, which is fun. But yeah, that was just a funny thing tonight that happened was the Feng Li and the Zheng Li. I think it was fun to kind of just like, you know, have a little fun moment about it. So I'm sure my server was like, get these chicks out. Okay, they're crazy. But yeah, I think it's really important to not allow things to affect yourself. Because it's so easy to do that. It's so easy to sit there and allow things that maybe you're not that proud of or things that happened to you when you were younger. And it's so easy to allow those things to affect you, especially when you're 18 or younger. A lot of those things really affect you throughout life. And you reflect back on like, oh, when I was 12, this happened. When I was 8, this happened. When I was 14, this happened. It's so easy to keep reliving moments. And those can be really traumatic and, you know, cause you a lot of grief and a lot of issues later on in life. But at the end of the day, we have to learn to move past those things because we can't keep living in the past and reliving things that happened 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago. We have to move on. And we can't allow those to keep holding us back. So yeah, didn't mean to get all deep seas, but okay, 257 guys, and we are going to draw. Do you guys need me to swatch anything? Do we have any questions? Or we're just hanging out? I have to go to bed in like 5 minutes, guys. Like, I literally cannot stay on too long. But I was like, guys, when I hopped down, I was like 300 and something away. I was like, there's no way, like 350. I was like, there's no way I can go to bed knowing I'm like 350 away. Like, and we started with almost 1,700. So if you're just hopping on, here is first place. We are giving away this mirror, and we're also giving away these earrings right here. So we have these beautiful flower studs. We have these beautiful huggies and this beautiful hoops here with the gold. Stunning. Okay. We also have second place, which is this gorgeous fancy Taylor mirror with these glamnetic nails in the style flamingo pink and a short almond. Stunning, guys. I literally wear almond. That's what I'm wearing right now. So if you guys want these, all you have to do is order. Okay? Okay. You can even order just like a liner, a brush. Every order helps. We only need 257, guys. We're so close. Oh, happy happy birthday. Gosh, I just choked. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I'm gonna do some lashes tomorrow as well. That's my goal anyway. I'm gonna try to do some lashes tomorrow and wax myself because I did not have time to do either of those today. So I'm gonna do these tomorrow. But I'm pretty much packed. I'm pretty much all set. I feel like the house is pretty much under control. I do feel like when I leave though, it's a lot because I have a lot to keep track of. I leave Monday morning, guys. I leave in like a day and a half. Like 36 hours. I will be at the airport in 36 hours. A day and a half. So I wanted to hit this goal and then we can move on, send out these packages, get them shipped up, all the things packaged up, and then have them go out Monday. And then hopefully try to do some sales tomorrow so that when I leave Monday, I'm not super stressed. So that's the plan. Because while I'm gone, I don't want to sit here and have to try to get sales every single day while I'm on vacation because I already know I'm going to be looking at my numbers while I'm gone. And I don't want to stress. I don't want to get super behind and be like 4,000 behind when I come back and be so stressed. I don't want that. So I'm trying to stay on track so that when I leave, I'm not sitting there overwhelmed, like super anxious that I'm not going to hit my month goal because I'm going to be gone for like 8-9 days. So I'm really worried about that. So that's why I want to hit this 257 so I can go to bed, package this up, get going. And it's triple entry day. So you also get triple entries for the Apple Watch and Oura Ring. Honestly, I haven't even looked. Right now, it is the liquid lipstick in Feeling Fuchsia. I don't know. Do I have... Brother, do you have the flight? I don't think I have the app on here. No, I do not. Wait, is it in my email? Perhaps. When did I buy my flight? Here? That's Greensboro to Detroit. Okay, not that one. Wait, this one? Okay, so we leave Detroit at 8:30 and go to... Okay, but there's like a 3-hour flight difference, so I'm not sure how long this flight is. So Mexico at 11:30, so it's only a 3-hour flight, 9, 10, 11. But I think it's a 3-hour difference, 2 or 3 hour difference. Because of course they give it to you in that time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not the same. Puerto Vallarta. Puerto Vallarta time. Puerto Central. Okay, so I think it's a 2-hour time difference. I think it's a 5-hour flight. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's roughly a 5-hour flight. So about 5 hours on Tuesday. I'll be flying. Yeah. No, Kathleen. I am only 257 away. I don't know what the percentage would be. Like a week and a half. Yeah, I'm not telling him. Yeah, so I'm not sure what percentage I have left, but I don't have a lot left. Oh no, this nail is already lifting. Oh no. That nail just came off. Okay, better it come off now because I just noticed there was like a pepper or something under my nail bed. Better it come off now than when I'm in Mexico. I literally just like took my finger and like where did I put my nail glue? There it is. Alright, let's re-glue this one. You rough it up real quick. Hold on. That's weird. I've never had that happen. That is not a good start. I wonder if I got these wet too soon. I literally had like a pepper or something from, because I ate like wings and shrimp and like a bunch of food today. And I felt like I had like a pepper flake underneath my nail. So I went to like clean it out from underneath my nail and it just totally ripped my entire nail off. It's really weird. Literally just came right off. That's not a good start, guys. That normally does not happen. Especially day one. But I will say, typically pop-offs, if they are gonna happen, do happen within the first day. I don't know why. But if I do have a pop-off, I have had a pop-off happen every once in a while on the first 24 hours of putting on a nail. I don't know why. That actually has happened maybe once or twice in the 5-6 months that I've been doing my press-ons. And then if I don't have a pop-off within a day or two, they last like 2-3 weeks. So for some reason, that does seem to happen every now and then. I'm gonna re-pop this back on. Yeah. He does not need to know. But yeah, better to have this happen while I'm home versus me doing it on the flight. And better for me to know that my nail glue needs to be in my book bag that's easily accessible versus my carry-on bag, because my carry-on bag will most likely be up in the overhead compartment if there's enough space. But if not, I may have to check that bag because sometimes the overhead compartment is maxed out and they make you check the bag. So that's why I always make sure that my most important stuff, like my snacks, my inhaler, that sort of stuff, is in my actual book bag with like my passport, my purse, like that sort of stuff, in case they need me to check that small carry-on. Because that sometimes it's like a 50-50 chance lately when I go to other locations. I feel like half the time they're like, hey, we, you know, stopped having space in the overhead compartments, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to make sure this glue is with me in the book bag and not in my carry-on, because in case that were to happen where I were to peel off a nail while I'm on the airport, in the airport or on the airplane, I don't have to worry about not being able to glue it back. Because if I have to sit there and hold on to this one nail for hours, that's going to be so annoying. And like, be worried that I'm going to lose this one nail the whole time. No. So I'm going to make sure that glue is in my book bag now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, sometimes that happens where one just like kind of comes off. Okay, now we're good. Again, don't get that wet for about a day or an hour. A day. Don't touch anything. Okay. $257, guys. I was gonna try to do the math. I have no idea how to do the math on that, what percentage I would be for today. I can tell you, or like what percentage I have left. I have no idea what that would be. I can tell you what percentage we are gonna be at once I hit this. %. So once we hit this 257, we're gonna be 32%. Thank you, Neva. Thank you, Neva. Neva, girl, you are literally $23 more away from 6 more entries. Yeah. $23 more away from 6 more entries. Guys, we are down to what shade, do you know, Erica, what shade you are in the foundations? So thank you so much, Neva. Can you not put your carry-on? No. No. Because I'm doing a carry-on bag and this book bag. So no, you can only fit one underneath your seat, and you have to be able to put both underneath your seat, and you cannot fit this. Of course, it's going to be all zipped up. Right now I just have it like this until I'm all done. So I put a lot of stuff in this, like snacks. I have my new headphones. I have these new, let me know if these are trash or not, plant-based Reese's. My brother's like a super big health freak. I'm not as much of a health freak, but... And then I also got these planter cashews. And a bunch of snacks. I have some granola bars. I have low sugar. I have to have snacks. So I have a lot of stuff in here. I haven't zipped it all up completely. I have my passport. I have my phone case that I'm going to switch out tomorrow. So I have a lot of stuff in here. And then my... Thank God that bounced and hit my slippers and didn't... Hello. Okay, anyway. And then I also have my neck pillow, because I cannot sleep on a plane unless I have like a neck pillow. But anyway, so I have all this stuff. So this is what's gonna go underneath the seat, and they will not take off until your stuff is underneath the seat, and you cannot have this and another carry-on fit underneath the seat. There's no way. So that one's gonna have to go above me in the overhead compartment. This one's gonna go in front of me. This one's gonna have all my necessities, chapstick, hand lotion, sanitizer, snacks, headphones, sleep mask. I have like a head eye mask thing, and then this so I can sleep, because it's going to be, again, a 5-hour flight. So I'm hoping to get like maybe 2 hours of sleep, and then maybe I'm awake the rest of the time working and stuff. But anyway, so I have all of this in here. So this will go probably underneath in the seat in front of me. And then my carry-on is going to be obviously the one that's in the overhead compartment, and then my check bag. So technically I will have to carry 2 rollers and then this on my back while I'm in the airport. But I'm there for 9 effing days, guys. So of course I need to have this much stuff, because I'm going to be in Michigan for 2 days, a day there, a day back, and then in Mexico for 7 days. 7 days. Yeah. 7.5 days. So I had to have lots of options for clothes. I had to have, excuse me, I had to have like swimsuits and dresses and heels and makeup and hair stuff, and yeah. So I had to have a lot of stuff. So I had to do a check bag and a carry bag and another item. And then I'm just going to shove my purse into the book bag, so that way I still have like my ID and my cash, cards, that sort of stuff. So I will be pushing that into there as well. So that's the only thing else that pretty much needs to fit in that book bag. So I am doing good on space, I think. I think I'm doing pretty decent. So yeah, we'll see, because I still have a few more things to put in there, but it's all small stuff, like my electronic toothbrush, that's small, my retainer, that's small. So I'm like pretty much packed, but it's just like the last minute things that's gonna have to go in there within the next day or so. Scarlet. Okay, so if you are Scarlet, you are going to need you are going to need Fair. What goal am I trying to hit? My goal for today, which is 257, but it's less than that now, I think, because I think I got some more orders. We'll see. Hold on. Thank you, Katie. Yep, I have a backpack and a carry-on suitcase. And again, the main reason is because my carry-on has like makeup, toiletries, and lounge, and my mirror. I will not ever check those several items. Those will not ever be checked. Ever. Okay. So at minimum, I always put my really nice lighting, my makeup, my lounge, you know, that sort of stuff in my carry-on, and I can't fit that in my book bag and snacks and my purse. It's just not possible. So that's why I have to have my book bag and my carry-on and a check bag. Because I'm very specific on what goes in where. I don't just shove things wherever. I literally have a system every single time so that things don't get broken when I travel. Neva ordered! Thank you so much, Neva. Okay, hold on one sec. Neva, thank you so much. Yay! Oh my gosh, girl, you got 6 entries. Okay, so, well, 9 total now. So 6 more than 3. Okay, so you are at 100 through 108. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay, guys, we are now, let me double check and make sure we haven't had any unique orders on my site. We had Neva, Mary, and Ashley M order. But yes, fair. Any amount gets you 3 entries, extra entries. If you order 125, you get 9. Charge all the way, yes. Fair. Fair. Okay. We are now, guys, 114. Someone please order 125 to get your 9 entries and I'll be done. I mean, you can do 114, but if you're already at 114, why wouldn't you just order $9 more? Wait, $11 more to get 6 more entries? Because these entries also count for the Aura Ring and Apple Watch. And there's 2 winners this month for that. If we can hit the 25. Fair, you're welcome. Yes. 114, guys. That's only like 1 more person, possibly. 1 more person, possibly. 1 or 2, max. I'm so excited for Mexico. Andale, andale, arriba, arriba, andale. But yeah, I noticed that if I'm gonna have a pop-off within the first day or so, it's typically within the first 24 hours. That has happened to me 1 or 2 other times, but typically that doesn't really happen. Usually if I get a pop-off, it's gonna be week 2, 3. And I'm very rough with my nails. I'm literally popping kids in and out of car seats. That's the most rough you can be on your hands. You cannot tell me any different. Popping kids in and out of car seats F's up your nails. Those stupid little buttons and buckles. You can't tell me any different. You cannot tell me any different. Washing bottles constantly with your hands and nails getting wet. You can't tell me any different. So if anyone's going to pop off a nail, it's going to be me, because I'm literally using car seats and bottles all day long. So yeah, it's good that I caught that now, because there was literally like a piece of pepper underneath the nail and I'm like, wait, ew. And then I just went, there shouldn't be pepper underneath your nail because it should be completely sealed. So that just wasn't a good application for that one for whatever reason. I just did not apply that one very well. But I think we are straight now. So. What shade is lighter than satin and a little less orange? Satin is orange on you. So that means that's not your correct color tone. That's not your correct undertone. So you're not warm. You're not a warm undertone. You're probably, do you tan or burn easily, Lisa? You probably either burn or you're neutral. You're either probably cool or neutral undertone is what I'm guessing. So if satin makes you look orange, that's not the correct undertone for you. Linen, not going to be the correct undertone. You could either be chiffon, eyelet. Taffeta is going to pull too warm for you too. So you're either chiffon, eyelet. I think you're chiffon or eyelet. So if it's the correct darkness for you, it's the correct depth of color for you, you're probably chiffon or eyelet. If you're neutral, you're eyelet. If you're cool, you're chiffon. Taffeta is going to pull way too orange on you as well. And then velour is too warm tone. Organza's can probably be too light. Like now we're getting too light. So I'm going to say either eyelet or chiffon. Yes, I did. Yep, I did, Neva. Yep, your nail video was one of the best I've ever seen. It had so much info. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, and for some reason, this one didn't stay on very well, but I promise they're going to last me. I did do my nails live. Thank you, Lisa. That's why I stick with them. Tan easily. Interesting. And your BB is medium. Okay, that gives me some good info. Interesting. But you tan easily, but it's too orange on you. Wow, that is interesting, Lisa. So that does seem like you would be warm undertones. Can you send me a recent picture of you? Because you sound very complex to me. Because I would almost bet you're chiffon or linen, but I just don't want to say it without seeing your face. Man, you're medium. Medium is typically like chiffon, satin, and khaki, and two of those are extremely warm tone. And you seem to not pull warm tone. Are you blending down your neck? Can you please just send me a recent picture of you? Because I guarantee I can color match you and you're gonna stump me, but I promise you if satin is pulling too warm on you, maybe you're not pulling it down your neck, or you could be more neutral. Because if you tan and burn even a little bit, you might be more neutral and you might be better with eyelet. If you don't want to send me a photo, you can just go with eyelet. Because I can almost guarantee that's probably what you are. But I truly like to color match based off photos and not description. It just makes me feel better. But medium, oh God, medium is so dark. Medium's actually almost like cashmere. You can almost be like cashmere. Or chalice or charmeuse. Like you can almost pull darker. So I would like to see you because you're kind of stumping me. It is a bit too dark. What is a bit too dark? The BB cream or satin? What's a little bit too dark? Okay, send me a pic. Thank you. Yeah, satin isn't for every warm tone. Yeah, and that's what people don't understand. That's why when I color match you guys, it's an art. Color matching is not just looking at a photo and being like, it's looking at the tone. It's looking at the depth of color in your tone. It's looking at your veins. It's looking at everything and decisively deciding, okay, even if you're between, let's say, linen and satin, deductively reasoning, okay, satin's going to probably pull too warm on her. Linen has a little bit more of the tone, even though they're the exact same tones, trying to deduce which one is going to look better on you when you blend it down your neck. It is a art. It is not just a simple formula that's like, okay, your warm tone, you're automatically going to be this because you're light or medium or dark toned in this tone range. No, it is a lot. When I look at someone's face and neck, there is a lot that goes into my brain when I'm processing what colors you should go for. Sometimes people are between two colors. Sometimes someone's eyelet and scarlet combined. Sometimes someone's not quite scarlet and someone's not quite eyelet. So I will tell them, hey, if you only want to grab a shade, you could grab eyelet and lighten it up with some concealer, like grab a scarlet concealer, lighten it up a little bit. Or you could grab scarlet and darken it with a little bit of bronzer. My best thing would be to combine eyelet and scarlet so you can get your correct color. That's what I typically recommend. Some people don't want to buy two foundations. I get it. But I always try to give you your best match so that way you can say, okay, this is what's going to match me perfectly, and then I can move on from there. But yeah, some people are two. Some people are two foundation shades, and that makes it even trickier because now I'm having to look at this entire chart, different swatches, different tones, different depths of color, and having to combine colors that aren't even on the chart in my brain so that I can tell you you're these two colors. Does that make sense? So it's a lot. It's not cut and dry. It's not just putting your face next to a swatch and going, this is what you are. It's not that easy. It's not that hard, but it's not that easy. And so I take a lot of pride in my color matching abilities. Yeah, send me a color match, guys. If you ever want me to help, send me a color match. Recent picture in natural light. Make sure I have your neck. No face makeup. No filters. I just want to see your beautiful natural face. Guys, we are literally 1:14 away. We have to hit it before I can go to bed. Oh my God. Y'all are so lucky you can tan. I'm Latin and I can't even go darker than eyelet. It's literally an art and takes a skill. Thank you, Raquel. I can't believe you're Latina and you can only go to eyelet. I bet you could. I bet you could. You probably just haven't been in the sun enough. I bet you could. I would argue that you probably could, unless you're like half Caucasian or Irish or something that has like that. But if you're full Latina, girl, I can almost guarantee you could get darker than eyelet. Girl, I'm eyelet right now and I'm only half Asian and half white. I can almost guarantee you could get darker than eyelet. Yes, Erica, send it to me. Okay, perfect, Tara. It depends, Erica. I like all of it. I like the powder to color correct and like spot correct. I like the BB cream and liquid combined for spring and summer, and the cream foundation. All right, let's see if I can color match on the spot. Ready? If it's a good photo, I can color match on the spot typically. If it's a tough one, hold on, has it come through? Hello? Oh, there it is. Okay. Now this looks like it's in a bathroom, but it does look like it's facing a mirror. Tara, are you facing a window or a mirror? It does look like the lighting's decent. I might be able to color match off this one. White and Indian. Blame the white. Blame the white. Oh, wow. That's interesting, Kiara. Yes, Tara, do you, is that facing a window? Or a mirror? Natural light is facing a window or being outside. I just want to make sure. It looks like it has decent lighting in the photo. And do you tan or burn easily? I'm seeing very much neutral tones. Maybe slight warm tone. Neutral to warm. More a window. Okay, that's what I thought. Neutral to warm tone. And some people could be a mix of the two. See where the art comes in to play? Okay. Sent photos. Okay. Your mama has blue eyes? No way. That's like my dada. Dada. That's like my daddy. That's where your last name comes in. Gotcha. You're perplexing, Miss Tara. Do you tan or burn easily, Tara? And then I'm going to do Lisa and Erica's. And I color match based off of the neck. Okay. This is what I'm going to do for you because I'm kind of between two shades right now. I'm not thinking this shade. No. Mm-mm. You burn. Okay. Interesting. I do see that on your face. I do see the pink on your face. Your neck is a little bit different though. Let me turn this light up. There we go. Too dark. Give me one more second. I think I got it down. Yep. Scarlet, Tara. It's gonna seem too light for you for a second, but blend it down your neck. You're actually scarlet. Okay, you could mix a little bit of organza in there because I do see where it can pull a little bit that way, but I feel like if you wore organza by itself, it's gonna pull too weird on you. So that's why I was kind of between. I do see a little bit of warm undertones on your chest, which again, if you're looking at it based off of your chest, it's gonna look too dark. Your chest is a lot darker than your neck and your face. Your face and your neck are a lot lighter. So you want to color match based off of your neck. So I would go with scarlet if you want to wear just scarlet by itself. But you could mix a dot or two of organza if you do concealer or liquid in organza as well. Okay. Now, if you want to do cream foundation, Tara, you would be 1C. Okay. All right, Lisa and Erica, I'm going to color match you real quick, and then I'm going to get caught up with the rest. So hopefully, Tara, that helped. And then I have, I have Lisa and Erica to color match. And I'm just giving you guys all the colors that you need, like the foundations, everything. It's loading some messages right now. Okay, Lisa is first, and then Erica. Lisa, can you send me pictures with your neck, babe? You're covering up your neck. Okay. Erica, you are organza. You are 100% organza. Yeah, you are one of the most organza girls I know. Yeah, organza 1C. You are neutral to cool tone. You could go between scarlet or organza. But either way, 1C. 1C, organza, scarlet, 100%. Okay. And then Lisa, please send me a pic without your neck covered up. Amanda! Okay, hold on one sec. Amanda, girl, you are literally $9 away from 6 more entries. Up to you. You don't have to spend the $9 more if you don't want to. Totally understand. But you're literally $9 away, just so you know. So 109 currently through 111. And then Katie Kirby, thank you so much. Guys, I think we hit it. Hey. Should we draw tomorrow or do you want to draw tonight? Because I know some of you want to still order. Should we just draw tomorrow? 1C, Tara. I did teach you well. Raquel, you're a G though. You know what I mean? Like, Raquel's awesome. I'm awesome. You're welcome. Tara, did I tell you what you were again? Yes, I did. Okay. Yes, you would be tonight, tomorrow. I feel bad. Okay, Scarlet. Fair to fair light. Fair to fair light. Fair to fair light. If fair seems a little light, go with fair light. Fair to fair light. Miss Erica. Fair to fair light. Because fair is scarlet and fair light is organza, so I think you probably could do fair light. Yeah, you probably could do fair light. Miss Lisa, thank you for sending the photos, my dear. Beautiful. Definitely tan, right, babe? I can see some warm tones. Sometimes I gotta pull out my foundations, okay? Sometimes people are between 2 or 3 shades and I pull out foundations and I color match next to it. Lisa, you are eyelet, babe, all day long. No, could you be darker? Yes. Because I'm almost between that and satin for you. But as you are right now, eyelet. Now, if you get a little bit darker, because I do see that you can tan very easily, and I'm sure you can tan like that, then I would go up to satin next, or linen. But as it stands right now, I would do eyelet. Now, yeah, eyelet's neutral, satin's warm. Listen, we can be different tones, okay? That's not a one spectrum type of thing. Right now, as it stands, I would do eyelet. You could even do taffeta, but I would probably stick with eyelet. I feel like taffeta would pull a little too warm on you. Where is my taffeta? There she is. I don't even have it in the new. This is my old one. Sometimes I gotta get up these and I put it next to your neck. You could do taffeta. Taffeta or eyelet right now. Taffeta or eyelet right now. 100%. I think both would match you beautifully. You could pull either one off. Make sure you blend down your neck. For cream, oh my God, I'm making a mess. For cream, I would do, or BB cream, I would do light medium all day long. Light medium all day long for BB cream. For cream foundation, I would do 3N or 4N. No problem. Tonight, tomorrow, 10 minutes, tonight. Okay, I'll wait 10 minutes and then we can draw. I'll wait 10 minutes. So we have Lisa who wants to order, Neva, and Erica. Anyone else? Illuminating. Cream foundation. Got you. Hopefully I got all you guys so far. Melanie, there you are, my love. Now this is a bathroom photo, so not the best lighting. Do you tan or burn easily, Melanie? Or do you have a photo outside? Not the best lighting. I typically prefer lighting in a outdoor setting facing a window during the day. Bathrooms typically don't have windows, so bathrooms are notoriously the worst lighting. It'd be like me sending you a picture like this. Not good. Tan. Okay. I probably can color match you based off of this with that information. Give me a second. Because I was kind of between two for you. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of thinking lace for you, but give me a second, babe. Look at it on the website too and just see what you think, but I'm kind of thinking lace for you. Yeah. Based off the photo you sent me and telling me that you tan, I'm fairly confident that you are lace, which is this color right here. Now, if you think lace is too dark, go with tulle. Again, the photo you sent me is a little hard because the lighting is not optimal. So I would say either lace or tulle is gonna match you beautifully. I don't know exactly which one because the photo is not the best lighting. Based off the photo, I would go with lace. I'm fairly confident in lace. Which would be 1N in the cream foundation or 2N in the cream foundation. Again, depending on lace or tulle, 1N or 2N. And your BB cream shade would be fair light to light. Again, depending on if you go with lace or tulle. Fair light for tulle, light for lace. We did. We're just waiting to see if anyone else wants to order because we have Erica, Lisa, Neva, and there's like 3 or 4 people that are ordering right now. You're welcome. I believe so, Lisa. Give me one sec. I think I sent it to you, no? Eyelet. Sorry, I only sent you eyelet. My bad. Hold on. Eyelet, 3N, and Preston eyelet. Yes. Yes, 3N. Yes, 3N. Lisa. Sorry, my bad, babe. I know, I need to do that. I need to do that right now. This one, I like to set this one. How do I even do this one? God, I only have done this one like once, twice since I've had it. How do I do this? Oh, shoot, there. I just did it and I already messed it up. Okay, 12 hours. And then I think it does AM. No, that's PM. Wait, that's PM. Okay, it's not 12:26 p.m., right? It'd be 1, so I need to do 1:26 a.m.? Is my mathing? Okay, I think so. I think that seems right. 1:26 a.m. because it's technically 12:26 a.m. Hi, Alessandra. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you can always do that too. And I'm still doing a giveaway tomorrow, guys. The giveaway goes throughout the whole month. So if you're catching this on the replay, I'm still doing 2 Apple Watches or Oura Rings. So you can still order at any time. For concealer color, so Lisa, if you're wanting full coverage, do eyelet. If you're wanting to highlight underneath, you could either do tulle, lace, organza. Like any of those are gonna look really good underneath your eyes. Tulle and powder, 2N and light, if BB cream, if that helps. Okay, so Kira just sent that. Thank you so much. No, I'm not ordering again. 2 orders is my limit. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, that's totally fine, Melanie. Yep, and you'll still get entered into my giveaway. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry, guys. Maybe I might still extend the triple entry tomorrow, but I'm gonna draw the fancy stuff in just a second. I'm just waiting because I know Lisa wanted to order. Who all wanted to order? Lisa, Erica. Maybe just Lisa, Erica. Melanie might order tomorrow. Okay. Let's take off my makeup while we wait. I'm gonna use my Clean Skin Club. De nada, Guadalupe, de nada. Oh. And then whoever wins needs to send me their address. I can get these sent out, okay? No problem, Lisa. And I'll still get you guys entered for triple entries until 3 a.m. Eastern. So you still have like 3 hours to get your orders in for triple entries, guys. And I may even extend it to tomorrow for triple entries, so. Hey, Michelle. Erica ordered. Okay. Say less. Just took off my face makeup so far. Erica, I don't see your order, babe. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Erica, did you get an email confirmation, babe? Oh God, you guys, I'm so tired. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Guys, I am a color match pro, okay? And if you don't believe me or you don't like the color match for your skin when you get it, we have a love it money back guarantee. So if you're leery that I can color match you or you can color match yourself to the correct foundation buying it online and you're worried that you're not gonna like the shade or the foundation, 14 days for a full refund. That's 2 full weeks from the day you get it, not from the day you order, from the day you get it. You have 90 days to do an exchange, okay? So you will be 100% satisfied with your purchase, and if you're not, then all you have to do is just contact support and they will make it right, okay? If you ever have any issues, questions, concerns, comments, reviews, please message me and I will help fix anything you guys need me to fix. I have agents almost around the clock, except on weekends and like 2 in the morning, okay? So almost around the clock, I have agents that are super helpful and will help fix any issues, comments, concerns. I have pretty much 100% satisfaction rate, even before customer service has to be involved, but then after customer service is involved, I have 100% satisfaction rate. Confidently can say that after 8 years. Like, I've never had an unhappy customer. Like I said, either before, I think I've only had like 4 returns in 8 years. 2 of them were because they were allergic to something, and the other 2 were for personal reasons. It wasn't even because they didn't like the makeup. So, I don't think I've ever had anyone not like the makeup. It's either been, like I said, they were allergic, but they loved the makeup. It just, again, they were allergic to some ingredient or personal reasons. And like I said, I think I've only had like 4 returns, 3 or 4 returns in 8 years, which is pretty freaking impressive. And I've sold almost $1 million just myself. So if that doesn't speak volumes, I don't know what does. Yeah, Erica, I still don't see it, babe. These are the Clean Skin Club clean towels. They're on my Camigo. You can tack this on with your unique order down below. Thank you. Yay! I color match you perfectly. Yeah, I am like very OCD when I color match people. I am looking at your face, even though you don't color match off face, but I always look at the face, look at the neck. I'm looking at your chest, if not like in a weird, creepy way, but I'm looking at everything, even though I usually color match based off the neck, but I'm taking all that into consideration. I'm taking in your tone. I'm taking in your depth of your skin. I'm taking in all of that to figure out what is going to be the perfect shade for you. Even if you're truly in the organza range, if you're a light organza, then I sometimes will say scarlet. So there is a true art to color matching. It's not as simple as just slapping a color on you and saying that's going to match you, even though, like I said, some people are a very close organza shade, but it's going to probably pull too orange or dark for them because they're technically more of a scarlet, even though they have the cool tones, because scarlet is more neutral. But again, that's where that art form comes in. And I'm like, they're technically an organza, but they're a very light shade of organza. So they either need to mix it with scarlet, like I just color matched someone like that, or they just need to go with scarlet and they will be fine. Okay, perfect. Let me refresh. Oh, thank you, Reba. Okay, it went through. It went through. Let's go. Let's go. Erica, thank you so much. Erica gets 9 entries. 115. Erica. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 115 through 123. Okay, we're gonna draw, guys. We're doing entry 1 through 23. It sounds like a lot, but there's technically only like 15 people, roughly, give or take, 17 people. So there's really not that many people. It's just a lot of entries because I did triple entries. Yay, thank you so much. Do you like the clean some better than unique? I like them both. I like them both. I do like that this is quite a bit larger than the Unique one. So if you have a full beat, this is a lot bigger. Like I still have more space over here that I could have used. So I technically will cut these in half. So you do get a lot with the Clean Skin Club. Oh, Giovanna, you can order from loveyourmakeupnow.com, guys. And again, triple entry is still going on until 3 a.m. Eastern US time. So that's still 3.5 more hours. So Giovanna, you can order here or here. Clean wipes, yes, from Clean Skin Club. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do 1 through 23, guys. And we're gonna do a first place and second place. I'm gonna draw first place last. I'm gonna do second place first, 1 through 23, guys. This is the most we've ever had. Y'all are insane. Thank you so freaking much. I love you guys so much. Okay, ready? Second place first. This is wild. Look at how little these little, look how little these little wedges are. 67 is second place, guys. 67 is Sally. Sally. We're gonna remove Sally. Sally S is number 67. That one was actually a very easy one to find. Sally S, message me. You won the Glamnetic nails in flamingo pink and this beautiful fancy Taylor light. Okay, we removed number 67. We're gonna spin again. This is first place. 3 earrings and a fancy light. Compact light. You know what I'm talking about, guys. If you haven't seen, you know, you know. If you know, you know. 18. Mary H. Mary H. That one was kind of a little bit of a hard one to find because she was technically way up at top. But number 18, Mary H. So we have Sally and Mary. Sally. Mary. Please send me your address by tomorrow so I can get it sent out. If you send it to me while I'm in Mexico, you're going to have to wait till I come back for me to be able to ship it out because I don't have an assistant who's going to be here to handle my business while I'm gone. So if you do send me your address while I'm in Mexico, trust and believe it will go out, but it'll have to go out after I come back, which is like the 20th or 21st or whatever it'll go out. So thank you guys so much. You all will get entries, all these exact amount of entries for my Oura Ring and Apple Watch. Okay, guys, there are 2 winners for this month. So I need y'all's help this month to be able to hit my goal. So with that being said, guys, we are now currently, as it stands, 33%. 33% for my goal for the month, guys. We're doing it, okay? I'm not, Lexi. I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. I love you guys so stinking much. Thank you so much for helping me hit this. We are doing amazing. We are on track. We are at a great point. I will probably go live tomorrow at some point in between my waxing, my lashes, all the things. So I'm hoping I can go live tomorrow before I get too crazy busy with everything. So we can hopefully either continue the 3-time giveaway before I leave, or maybe we might do another small giveaway. I don't know. We're gonna see. Depends on where we're at tomorrow, and how long I can go live for, because I've done 3 lives today. I'm exhausted. I feel like I've lost my literal voice. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much. Mary H and Sally S, please message me your addresses. If you send it to me before Monday morning, like by Sunday night, I'll be able to get it out before I leave. Okay, I love you guys so much. Thank you all for hopping on. I hope you have a great rest of your night. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. And then hopefully Monday before I leave for the airport. Okay, love you guys. Have a good night.